On this episode of Locally Grown, join Robin and Christine from South Avenue.
I know.
I'm gonna get the other one too.
Hello and welcome to the Staten Island Advance headquarters and of also SI Live. We're in the new Corporate Commons 3 building. I want to introduce myself. I am Robin Lefkowitz with Northfield Bank.
And I am Christine Dehart with Salmon Real Estate.
And you are watching our new video series called Locally Grown, where we're going to take you on a tour of all the historical areas on Staten Island, bring you a little bit of history into everything that you pass by every single day, and things that maybe you don't know about Staten Island.
Designed by Brooklyn Grange, the Nicotra-grown organic rooftop farm includes 23,375 square feet of green roof and 9,500 square feet of vegetated walkway featuring fresh organic vegetables such as rhubarb and arugula, flowering plants, and of course, the stunning views. For those on a guided tour or just up for a visit, the smells of fresh herbs and flowers make this a true oasis. Robin and Christine were lucky enough to get a guided tour to the Nicotra's labor of love. One highlight is the view. The garden was a result, in part, to the efforts of the nonprofit Bloomfield Conservancy, established by the Nicotras in 1988, which was purposed to keep the area green. The Nicotra Group partnered with Brooklyn Grange to help create the rooftop oasis. The Grange is known throughout the world for creative rooftop gardening, and after seeing their work elsewhere, the Nicotras were inspired to do the same.
All the fruits and vegetables, all the herbs, the flowers too. You'll see them as you walk around the Hilton. They're on our front desk. They're in my offices on our front desk. It's really wonderful to know. You hear farm to table, but literally today we will be harvesting. And this afternoon for lunch, we'll be enjoying the raspberries.
So Robin and I both like to cook, so we might be stealing some spices as we walk through. Just so you know.
This is a very pretty look of Staten Island. Usually people only see it from their car. There's no appreciation, but this is really beautiful. Staten Island is known as the borough of parks, and we really are the suburbs of the city.
Oh, I say we're the small town in the big city.
But this reminds you of that because
It
it's peaceful, it's quiet,
It does.
it's pretty, and it reminds you of what makes our borough so spectacular.
Well, it's back from the day when we did have farms all over the place. Because the mall, I know it was an airport before that, it was actually a farm. And my father actually grew up working at where Zion Lutheran is. That was a huge farm. And he would have to, on Fridays, he went to St. Peter's High School, he would have to take the fruits and vegetables up to the city, to the market, and get back to St. Peter's. He'd go over the ferry on it and have to get back to St. Peter's by the time it started.
Wow.
Ask Richard and Lois Nicotra anything about Staten Island and their eyes light up. A simple question about a road or nearby business could lead to a story about who lived in what house and when, or about any of these nearby farms. Fond memories of a community they love.
Hi, we're Lois and Richard Nicotra. We're the owners of the Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel right behind us, and we're standing in front of a very iconic piece that we have here. This is an original stagecoach, which came all the way from Paradise, Texas.
Paradise, Texas.
And the reason why we have a stagecoach,
Because the Hilton and the Hampton Inn and Suites are the site of the old West Shore stables. And a lot of people came to this area and actually, rode horses and bought their horses here. South Avenue, well, we are Staten Islanders. Our parents were born here, so we're like real farmers. This is Lois of Lois Lane. I mean, it's like
yeah. And then
like waiting for Clark Kent to come
they
in.
always ask, and are you Superman? So of course my answer is yes, my Superman.
Yeah, I'm her Superman. That's a stretch, believe me.
No,
That's
not
a stretch
at all.
to say the least.
The couple has put that passion to good use, working to give new life to areas of Staten Island that has seen several years of neglect and creating something they hope their neighbors truly can be proud of. Today, Robin and Christine take a tour of the Nicotra's Corporate Commons 3, a 330,000 square foot, 8-story office building that features a rooftop farm and, coming soon, Pienza, Brick Oven Pizza Cafe, whose profits will go to charity. The Nicotra Group owns, manages and leases more than 1.5 million square feet of prime commercial space and countless acres of impeccably cared for grounds. These properties include 8 office buildings, the 198-room Hilton Garden Inn, the nearby Nicotra's Ballroom and Conference Center, above rooftop and ballroom, the popular Lorenzo's Restaurant, Bar and Cabaret, and the 107-room Hampton Inn and Suites, all located within a 415-acre natural wildlife preserve in the corporate park of Staten Island. The Nicotra's love of Staten Island is seen in nearly every detail. The Hampton Inn pays homage to the West Shore stables, which includes carousel horses in the lobby, manicured landscaping that includes an authentic stagecoach near the front entrance brought in from Texas, welcoming visitors out front. In the nearby garden, the famous Love sculpture has become a landmark, as has the bright red telephone booth used by visitors who want to call and talk to their departed loved ones. Both are part of a sculpture garden that also includes a giant horseshoe and memorials to our Staten Island neighbors who perished on September 11th and in the Vietnam War.
Absolutely, and again, I'm Robin Lefkowitz with Northfield Bank,
Christine Dehart with Salmon Real Estate.
and we're locally grown.
Basically, love, love, love.
Love,
And,
sweet love.
We could sing. No, we're not going to do
No,
that.
we can't.
Uh,
No, we can't.
No, we can't.